Okay, to our grade 8 students, we're going to have you get ready and please find your seats. Thanks, Henry. Chris, your seat's over this way. Where are you going?
On the left. Right here. Follow everybody else. After this, I go over there to play, or do I go to play now? Oh, you're playing in the band. Yeah.
You sit first. You sit first and then we'll call the band over. Yes. Okay, good evening, everybody. Good evening and welcome to all of you for joining us this evening on this beautiful night. My name is Claudine Kelly and I'm the principal at East Lyme Middle School. Today marks a special moment, our grade 8 class night. It's a time to celebrate just how far our students have come, but also where they'll be going next. First, I want to extend a warm welcome and a sincere thanks to our parents, guardians, and family members for your support, not only tonight, but in the last 4 years. We are grateful to have with us this evening members of our Board of Education, our Board of Education Chair, Mr. Eric Bauman. Thank you for being here. Other board members also include Olivia Fairchild, Jamie Barr Shelburne, Elisa Bradley. We also have this evening with us from the Board of Selectmen, Mr. Jason Diebel and Mrs. Candace Carlson, so thank you. And a special thank you to State Representative Nick Menepace for joining us and showing your support this evening. Thank you. To our district leadership team, thank you to Mr. Jeffrey Newton, Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Annalise Spaziano, Assistant Superintendent, Mrs. Kimberly Davis, Director of Student Services, Mr. Shane Anderson and Mrs. Shannon Anusowitz, Assistant Principals at East Lyme Middle School, and they do so much, and this evening would not be possible without all of their help tonight. I'd like to give a thank you to Mr. Chris Olson, who is our District Director of Security, and his staff as well. Mr. Olson, we thank you for your guidance, your commitment, and I especially want to congratulate you on your upcoming retirement. Thank you also to Mr. Henry Kidd in the East Lyme High School administration for hosting us this evening. We appreciate the hard work of your custodial team, not only at the high school, but also in combination and collaboration with our middle school custodians who really made this event and setting up possible tonight. Lastly, to our exceptional faculty and our support staff here tonight, I appreciate all that you have done to support our graduating grade 8 students. Your encouragement, your guidance, instruction, and commitment to our students have helped shape them and prepare them for life beyond East Lyme Middle School and the next chapters that they will be ensuing. Change is never easy, but it's a necessary part of growing. Leaving behind the familiar halls of middle school might feel a little bit scary, but it's also really exciting. Change gives you the chance to discover who you are and what you can achieve. Saying goodbye to your routines, your favorite teachers, and even your classmates may be feeling a little bit bittersweet tonight. But change is also exciting. It means new beginnings, new experiences, and new chances to become the people that you are meant to be. As you move into high school, you will need to learn to adapt. There will be new subjects, new teachers, new challenges. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, you're growing stronger, smarter, and more confident. High school will be different. There'll be more responsibility, more independence, and in case you're sitting here wondering, to our grade 8 students, probably more homework. But I know you're ready. You have already faced challenges, adapted to unexpected situations, and learned how to bounce back when things didn't go as planned. That is what makes you strong. That is what makes you ready. So also a time to explore. I encourage you to try something new. Join a new club, try a new class or a subject, meet new people, make new friends. Dive into something you've always been curious about. This is your opportunity to build the future that you imagine for yourselves. It's your chance to explore interests, passions, and shape your future. You don't have to have it all figured out tonight, next year. You should be open, though, to what is out there. This is your chance to take risks, to dream big, and to grow in ways you have not yet even imagined. To our families, thank you for cheering on our students. To our teachers, thank you for your patience and guidance and the endless support that you've provided. And to our grade 8 graduates, I am proud of every single one of you. You are ready for this. I can't wait to hear from Mr. Kidd all the great things that happen in the next couple years, and we're going to continue from the sidelines to watch you grow. Congratulations to the class of 2029. At this time, please rise for our national anthem. Thank you to our bands. We are now going to begin our program. The first award that I'm going to present this evening is the Jerome R. Belair Award. It is presented to the student who exhibits leadership, initiative, community service, personal and social responsibility, creativity, a love of reading, and a desire to better the lives of those around them. This year's recipient of the Jerome R. Belair Award is Quinn Haasapple. Quinn's name will be added to a plaque that we have hanging in our media center. Quinn, can you please come to the podium and at this time lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance? For those of you that are able to stand, please stand at this time.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Don't leave yet. I have a certificate for you. Congratulations to you. And then the plaque is over here, and we'll put your name in it. Thank you. Thank you, Quinn. Our next award is the Connecticut Association of Schools Scholar Leader Award. It was presented to 2 students earlier in the year who demonstrated, and they were recognized at a banquet, and these students demonstrated scholarship and leadership in the community, and they are members of our East Lyme Middle School. Our first recipient is Zoe Wallace. Zoe, please come to the podium.
Hi everyone, my name is Zoe Wallace. I'm honored to have the opportunity to speak to you all tonight. First, I would like to thank our dedicated teachers, staff, and administrators for making this celebration possible and for encouraging us for the past 4 years. I would also like to thank our families for all their love and support. It's hard to believe that our time at East Lyme Middle School is already coming to an end. As I look out at all of you, I see families who cheered us on at every game, concert, and theater production. I see parents who supported us through early mornings, late night projects, and the occasional fashion emergency. I see teachers who guided us with patience, even when we were much more interested in hallway drama than homework. And I see classmates who have turned ordinary days into memories. I guess what I really see is the people who helped make these years ones we will never forget. A few years ago, I begged my parents to take me to Six Flags for my birthday because I was finally tall enough to ride the Superman. I remember anxiously standing in line, watching the people before me get in and zoom past. Then, it was my turn. The ride started off slow, climbing the massive 208-foot hill. As we got close to the top, I got more and more nervous. Then, suddenly, before I even had the chance to take it all in, we were flying down at full speed, twisting and turning in ways I hadn't expected. Even though I was screaming through almost the entire ride, it was exhilarating. In many ways, middle school has felt just like a roller coaster, full of highs, lows, and loops we never saw coming. We heard about middle school from older siblings and friends in grades above us, but now, we're the older ones. It feels just like yesterday, though. We were 5th graders, unsure of ourselves, overwhelmed, and wondering what exactly a kiva was. We were trying to meet new teachers and classmates behind masks, separated by plexiglass at lunch, and trying to adjust to a world that was still recovering from the pandemic. It wasn't the easiest way to start middle school, but we made it work, and look at us now. We've grown a lot since then. Not just in height, though some of us have grown taller than others, but in confidence, in friendships, and academically. I'll be the first one to admit that I'm a bit of an overthinker. So on the first day of middle school, I was filled with spiraling thoughts. Who will be in my classes? Will I get lost? Will my teachers be nice? It felt just like the moments before a roller coaster drops. Nervous, excited, and wondering what's coming next. But we strapped in and we stuck with it. We stepped outside of our comfort zones. Some of us auditioned for plays, tried out for sports, joined clubs, or simply took the chance to say hi to someone new at lunch. There were ups, like spirit weeks, school dances, laughing with friends, and there were some lows, like stress over tests, awkward moments, or maybe even a write-up or two. Some days felt great, like we were finally figuring things out. Other days, not so much. And through the ups and downs, we made it. But here's the thing about middle school. The track was already set. Most of our choices were made for us. Our parents told us when to wake up, what activities we should join, and where to be. Our teachers told us what we needed to know, when things were due, and reminded us to stay focused. Even our Kiva was chosen for us, and that decision definitely shaped a lot of our middle school experience. Now, things are starting to change. High school is just around the corner, and this time, we're the ones choosing the track. We'll decide what classes we take, what clubs and sports to join, and who we want to surround ourselves with. But most importantly, we'll decide who we want to become. We'll have to choose when to speak up, when to take a risk, and when to do the right thing, even when it's not the easy thing. The choice won't always be simple, but it will be ours. So here's what I hope for all of us. I hope we choose to go after things that challenge us. I hope we choose kindness whenever we can. I hope we choose to believe in ourselves, even on the days we're not so sure. And I hope we mess up sometimes, because that means we're learning, and that hopefully we choose to keep going anyway. Because the future isn't just something that happens to us. It's something we create, one choice at a time. Middle school has been one wild ride. There were slow climbs, surprise twists, and moments that took our breath away. And just like the best roller coasters, it went by way too fast. But now, we step off feeling a little braver and ready for what's coming next. And the best part? Another ride is just around the corner. So take a deep breath, buckle up. Congratulations to the class of 2029. We're just getting started.
Congratulations to you. Don't forget this.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Layla. Our second recipient, if you can please come to the podium, is Layla Trudeau.
Good evening. My name is, let me restart. Good evening, East Lyme School administrators, teachers, staff, families, friends, and fellow classmates. My name is Layla Turdo, and I'm honored to be speaking in front of you all today. I would like to start off by congratulating the East Lyme Middle School graduating class of 2029. We made it. And although we don't always want to admit it, we wouldn't be here today without the adults in our lives. Teachers, parents, guardians, and relatives, you also deserve a special note of thanks. You made it through 4 years of supporting us, and for that, we are very grateful. To our teachers, you also had to put up with us and deal with all the challenges we threw at you. Your small tokens of kindness, like handing out candy, to giving us the freedom to work with our friends on projects, helped us get through every day. I would like to especially offer a note of thanks to Miss Anderson for being the glue that holds this school together. No matter the situation, big or small, you always had the answers and gave them to us with a warm smile. We will never forget all that you did for us. Getting here to this day wasn't easy for any of us. And because of that, I think it is important that we take a moment to reflect upon our middle school years and not be afraid to ponder our future. 4 years ago was the first time Flanders Elementary held its 4th grade graduation ceremony on this field. At the time, this field felt so much bigger than it does today. I never could have imagined that these grounds would be anything more than just some turf and a track. Since then, in the past 4 years, we have learned a lot. A lot of academics, yes, but also how to be better athletes, artists, actors, video gamers, musicians, designers, and more. Simply, we've learned how to become better people. Our kindergarten selves would never have believed that we would grow so much since that time. In height and shoe size, for sure, but more importantly, as a community. I realized this the most last Friday, looking out on everyone during our school assembly. Seeing our student body come together to support one another was so memorable. Since we started our middle school experience, we have used this field to enjoy the rare New England days of nice weather. In high school, this field is going to be a sense of home, community, and pride for us. This field is not only the home field that will be used for sports practices and games, but also to celebrate a new chapter in our lives. We will use this field to make core memories. Since we were young, we have constantly heard about the excitement high school will bring. From spirit weeks to state championships to more options at lunch, we were always looking forward to it. And now we're here with one more day left of middle school. In 4 years, most of us are going to be in these same seats, looking around on this field. We will be ready to start new journeys in our lives that will likely take us all in different directions. But regardless of where we go, we will always share this home field advantage. We will have gained memories and friendships that will last a lifetime. We will be looking back, and this moment will feel like ages ago. As the next 4 years go by, we have to take it slow. Take a second to look around, appreciate every opportunity we get, and enjoy the moment. As we end our time in middle school, we can look back at the funny moments our class has experienced. From playing Book It and Kahoot games way too competitively, to comedy class presentations. Most of the time, we weren't even sure what the presentations were about, but the laughs that came with them are memorable. We've also had moments where we feel like the world was going to end, whether it was standing out in the rain for fire drills or sitting in the dark when the power goes off and the lights go down. Our class certainly didn't dim at its reactions. Our class also delivered our fair share of eye rolls and sighs, from getting assigned seats in classes, usually across the room from our best friend, or still having to use bathroom passes. However, despite these inconveniences, there are plenty of positive moments that we can carry with us. From working on our Nurseland projects with our close friends, to movie watching and ping pong tournaments in our kiva after special days. It's been a great year. As we sit here this evening, we are mostly eager. But I think I speak for everyone that there's an equal amount of apprehension when high school gets mentioned. As we were nervous 4 years ago to enter middle school, I can certainly say that many of us are feeling the same way right now. Ecclesiastes 11:4 says, "But there are some things that you cannot be sure of. You must take a chance. If you wait for perfect weather, you will never plant your seeds. If you're afraid that every cloud will bring rain, you will never harvest your crops." In high school, we have to take chances. We have to not be afraid to step out of our comfort zone, sit with a new friend at lunch, start a club, or join a sport. In high school, we will be in a place where we can thrive and plant the seeds for our lives. Every day that we pass this field, we can see it as a symbol of our past and future. The word graduation is most often used to mean end, though in fact, our ceremony here today is a commencement. Commencement means beginning. Today is the beginning of a new chapter in our lives, a chapter of new freedoms, choices, and opportunities. The nervousness that we are feeling is just because of the opportunity the unknown brings. Though, as Gordon Ramsay states, yes, I know, I'm quoting a chef, never fear the storm. Learn to dance in the rain. Thank you.
Thank you both to Zoe and Layla, and congratulations to you both. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Shane Anderson, Assistant Principal at East Lyme Middle School, to present our next award. Shane?
Good evening, everyone. The Outstanding Citizenship Awards are sponsored by the Niantic Rotary. Linda Barnett and Barbara Sunjes will present these awards.
It's a big honor to be here tonight, and I have to say those two young ladies are a really hard act to follow. This award is given to students who have been recognized as leaders, earned the respect of classmates and faculty through their contributions to the school, are responsible participants in school life, and are respectful of others' rights. This year's recipients are Elena Albert and Charles Clancy. Please come to the podium to receive your award.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Shannon Anusewitz, Assistant Principal at East Lyme Middle School.
The Shoreline Leos Club Awards, sponsored by the Leos Club, will be presented by Mr. Aidan Minogue, Shoreline Leo Club President.
All right, first off, I'd like to start by saying congratulations to all the grade 8 students. You made it to graduation, so good work. And the Shoreline Leo Club's award for Outstanding Community Service Volunteer Contributions will be awarded to the following students: Malachi Halen and Rachel Knudsen. So please come up to receive your award. Good work.
The School Service Awards, sponsored by the American Legion Post 128, will be presented by Mr. Tim Uhas, Award Chairman.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. This is the 99th year for the school awards from the American Legion. Next year we're going to have a doozy, I guess, from what I hear. I don't know what they're going to do, but I would just like to say something that Zoe said, how time's flying by. 49 years ago, I was in your position. So time flies by. The older you get, the faster it goes. All right, we'll get on with the certificate. East Lyme Middle School, in recognition of attainment, acquired as winner of the American Legion School Award. In further recognition of the possession of those high qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service, which are necessary to the preservation and protection of the fundamental institutions of our government and the advancement of our society. This award is made by the Turner Tinker Post 128 American Legion Department of Connecticut, given this 12th day of June 2025. The recipients is Elona Amendola and Kenna Perkins. Which one? I didn't know if that was you or not.
I don't know what name that is.
Is that you?
I can't read that.
Alona?
Oh, there.
Oh,
Sorry.
right there.
Thank you.
We're having trouble reading. Go back to school.
You're reading the signature. Sorry.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The Mindy Hendelman Award will be presented by Ms. Bethany Dauphinese, East Lyme Middle School band teacher.
This award is given to the student who exhibits excellence in leadership in instrumental music, displays good citizenship, and sets a positive example to fellow musicians. This year, the Mindy Hendelman Award is presented to Natasha Ralph. Please come forward to receive your award.
The Connecticut Association of Boards of Education, or the CABE Award, is presented to two students who demonstrate willingness to take on challenges, the capability to make difficult decisions and understand issues, concern for and ability to work with others, diplomacy, and a willingness to commit and to honor their commitments. This year, the CABE Awards were presented at the Board of Education meeting in early June, and the two winners were Gavin Jazerski and Ayla Jolly Ballantyne. Please stand to be recognized. Congratulations to you both.
The Daughters of the American Revolution Award is presented to the student who shows outstanding excellence in American history. This year's award recipient is Lillian Trost. Lillian was honored at a ceremony from the DAR on May 8th, 2025. Lillian, please stand to be recognized.
All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. We will now begin the recognition of grade 8, starting with the Breakers. I'd like to introduce the Breakers team. Mrs. Derry, Ms. DeMarco, Mrs. Fernandez, Mr. Wilkinson, and Mr. Boffman.
We're figuring it out. Will the first row of Breakers please rise? Elena Albert, Dominic Allard, Caitlin Allard, Justin Alvarez Portillo, William Ambrosini, Logan Ambergy. Isadora Amick, Corbin Anderson, Skyla Bedard, Natalie Sorrells, Jason Bergeron, Charlie Bogart. Will the second row of breakers please rise? Jillian Boris. Lena Boris. Isabella Boyle. Tyler Bradanini. Alden Brahant. And Luke Brothers.
Eloise Bryant, Cameron Buds, Ronan Cambridge, Giovanni Carlone, Dominic Castro Molina, Angie Chen.
Will the third row of breakers please rise?
Kingsley Chen, Lila Chasin, Eric Coleman, Avon Chaya, Olivia Dart, and Caleb D'Souza.
Oh, is he okay?
Alprin Demir, Donald Dobruck, Justin Dong, Christian Estrella Lucero, Olivia Galvin, Christopher Garay Romero.
Will the fourth row of breakers please rise? Reese Georgian, Aaliyah Jilks, Liam Gillespie, Abigail Gomez, Isabella Gonsalves, Austin Hahn. Malachi Halen, Connie Holland, Quinn Holzapple, Ethan Huang, Angelina Jara Lopez, Gavin Jazerski. Drake Johnson, Ayla Jolly Ballantyne, Marissa June, Carter Keefe, Sebastian Kelly, Caden Metler.
Grace Lee, Mayuresh Mohanty, Jefferson Lin, Ariana Lautenberger, Kaylee Lynch, Cody Lapham. Will the sixth row of breakers please rise? Ghassan Nakle, Mario Montiel III, Lily Mullane, Bradley Muller, Sydney Norris, Linalise Olmeda Benitez, Natalie Papalia, Mateo Paz Ali, Roba Pareles Castro, Benjamin Perkins, Kenna Perkins, Drew Perkins,
If the next row could, if the next row could stand up, please. Gianna Pesantes, Hayden Pine, Remy Poirier-White, Elliot Regan, Christian Richards, Morgan Riley. Corinne Ricks, Elena Rodriguez McHugh, Juliana Rosa, Evan Ryan, Krisha Sager, Harper Schultz. If the next row could stand up, please. Thank you. Macy Spakowski, Jonah Staub, Michaela Steele, Sophia Stoev, Chance Talbot, Jackie Tang. Audrey Uzel, Evangeline Valentin, Olivia van der Rijn, Jessica Wallace, Dylan White, Zoe Womack, Chase Saluski.
I would now like to introduce the teachers for the Osprey team. Mr. Coder, Miss Marchand, Miss Nastry, Miss Wills, and Miss Judd, who will recognize the students of the Osprey team.
I just want to congratulate all the Osprey students on behalf of your teachers. We are super proud of you. Thank you. And we cannot wait to hear about all the amazing things that you do in your future. So can the first row of Ospreys please stand? Alona Amendola, Mary Aram, Amar Oscar, Malika Avla, Alexander Biscotto, Edward Blanchard. Brooke Brennan, Miles Capizano, Ethan Chantrell, Dominic Chivers, Sophia Chohan, Charles Clancy. Can the second row please stand? Brendan Cochran, Renee Colon, Nicholas Como, Allison Conlin, Amelia Conlin, Charles Conlin. Mia Cortez, Emma Correa, Tyler D'Angelo, Ria Dadarwala, Emily Darrow, and Elliot Dennis.
Will the third row of Ospreys please stand? Alex Stepp, Samuel Dreisch, Clara Duker, Angelina Ferguson, Nate Frisbee, and Jackson Galsensky. Victoria Garuba, Emma Genta, Vanessa Guile, Colton Glover, Lily Hackett, and Logan Hackett. Will the fourth row of Ospreys please rise? Cooper Harris, Chloe Harvey, Connor Harwood, Jocelyn Hayes, Kate Hendrickson, and Ian Hopkins. All right, Isabella Huertas, Olivia Ibrahim, Lyden Jacobitz, Natalie Johnson, Benjamin Keating, and Evelyn Kellum.
Would the fifth row of Ospreys please stand? Emma Knowlton, Rachel Knutson, Iris Leducer, Alice Lai, Andy Lecalore, and Lance Lynn. Adele Lloyd, Ella Manwaring, Owen McDonald, Olivia McKiernan, Tristan Monette, and Brittany Muller. Will the sixth Osprey row please stand? Sebastian Newser Davis, Jackson Nucci, Liliana Orozco, Lucia Peluso, Juliana Parsons, and Israel Perez. Mackenzie Perry, Owen Peterson, Zachary Prevost, Natasha Ralph, Edwin Ramirez Capellon, and John Roberts.
Would the next row please rise? Rocco Russo, Shahir Shajid, Braden Santos, Cole Schmidt, Lucas Scott, and Robert Shaw. Gabriel Schrader, Jonathan Silva, Colton Slager, Mason Smith, Peyton Swanson, and Shannon Thomas. Would the next row please stand? Lillian Trost, Madeline Truzillo, Layla Turdo, Zoe Wallace, Megan Walsh, and Addison Borgo. Mason Williams, Bryce Wyman, Ava Yakovu, Ivan Young, and last but not least, Noor Zara.
Congratulations to all of our grade 8 students. I would like to thank the East Lyme High School for having us here tonight, and I would now like to introduce to you Principal of East Lyme High School, Mr. Henry Kidd.
Thank you, Ms. Kelly, and thank you to all of my colleagues at East Lyme Middle School for having me here. This is very exciting, and you guys are going to be the first students that I have for a full year as principal at East Lyme High School, so I'm very excited to welcome you up to the high school. I'm not sure what more I can add to what Zoe and Layla already said. They did a fantastic job. Those were some great speeches. But I do want to start just by welcoming the class of 2029 to East Lyme High School, your next home. I'm thrilled to be here tonight and invite you to a place where we hope you will live, learn, and grow safely over the next 4 years. This is a school that's ready for you, and it only gets better every year because of students like you that bring new energy to our halls. I know leaving behind middle school, your teachers, sometimes maybe your friends, your comfort zone is a big change. But here's my advice. Jump in with both feet. Open your mind. Explore. Find what you love. You're not just joining a new building, you're joining a new community. And this community needs your ideas, your energy, and your spirit. Trust me, there is something here for everyone. Whether you want to build robots, knit a scarf, whether you want to run the field in lacrosse, fix up a car in our early morning automotive program, or train to be an EMT, go ziplining, we have it. And if there's something you love that we don't have yet, start it. That's the beauty of high school. So as you leave behind the place that's been your home for the past 4 years, know this. We're ready to welcome you with open arms, and we can't wait to see the incredible things you'll do when you get here. Congratulations to the class of 2029. Your next adventure begins now.
Mr. Kidd, thank you so much. I can't wait to continue to hear about all the great things that our students will achieve in the next coming years. To our students, this is your home for the next 4 years. Have fun, do great things, and I can't wait to see everything that you put forth. Congratulations, this concludes our class night. To our families, well done, you've done it.